Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing you guys how I personally do my analysis on boom and crash before taking an entry. Alright, so currently we are in the boom market. Alright, this is boom 1000 index. Alright, this is the daily time frame, and I'll be showing you how I do my analysis personally from the daily time frame down to the time frame I'll be taking my entry from. Right, so make sure you watch this video carefully to the end and you are going to learn a lot. Right, now first thing I will do, because I'm a scalper, so I go to the daily time frame to do my analysis, alright, to see the overall movement of the market. So currently on this market right now, on 1000, you can see that we are in an uptrend right now, right? So I'll identify the trend, right, which is the first thing I'll do whenever I pull out the chart, right? So now I've identified the trend. As you can see right now, it's showing that we are in an uptrend, right? So after identifying the trend, what I do, now I know the overall trend of the market is an uptrend. So I can see a small reversal here. It shows that price will reverse very soon, but it will take a while, sure. So now what I do, I go to the 4 hours time frame after analyzing from the 1 hour from the daily. So here on the 4 hour, as you can see, there is a counter trend here which is showing that price is about to reverse, right? So I'll draw my counter trend here. Right? So whenever you are drawing the trend line, make sure you use the tip, right? The tip of the candle. Use the wick. That's what I'm trying to say. The wick is what you use, right? So now I've identified and draw my trend line, right? On the 4 hour time frame, we are in a downtrend, right? We are currently in a downtrend. So what I do now is to go to the 1 hour time frame, right? You know, I'm a scalper, so I'm trying to get a quick entry, right? I'm not planning on staying long. So now I go to the 1 hour time frame. So here on the 1 hour time frame, what I do now is that I will try to identify the structures, like the resistance zones, right? So I'll try to identify the resistance zone, which is the support and resistance zones, right? So what I do now, I go to my tool and then I bring out my trend lines, right? So I've seen something here. So after identifying the support and resistance zone, I'll check if it's a valid one. So as you can see here, this is a valid support and resistance zone because it has been tested multiple times in previous occurrence, right? So now you can see that this zone is a valid one, right? So now I've identified it, and I can see another zone here again. So I'll try to identify it also. This is another zone here, another support and resistance zone here, right? So I've identified the most recent support and resistance zone. So after identifying it like this, right, after marking it with your trend line, you know this is a zone, right? It's not a line, it's a zone. So you make sure you also do that, right? So here I go to my tool again, then I bring my rectangular zone identifier, whatever you guys call it. So now I've marked out my zone, right? This is a support and resistance zone here. Now I go bring out my tool again, and then I'll mark out this zone also. There's a zone here. So after marking out my zone like this, right? After marking out my zone like this, let me go to the 4 hour time frame and check something else. Alright. Now as you can see on the 4 hour time frame, there is a zone here also, right? There is a zone here that price is reacting to currently. Alright, you can see that bounce. There's a bounce here. Price came and is bouncing up currently. So you can see that. So that's how I know there is a zoom there. Right, so let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. So here on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that there is a zone right here. So let me mark it out. Use my tool and mark it out. Alright. So after marking it out like this, I'm going to delete the trend line now, alright? Because I'm working with the most recent movement, alright? It will take time before price will go to the other side. So what I do, I work with the most recent movements, right? So now currently you can see that price came down, right? It bounced here, went up, bounce, reverse, bounce, right? Bounce a little bit, and then it broke, retest, and then went down, right? Now this one also bounced it up. So now you can see that price is currently going down, right? Or it will break and retest, then continue to the upside, right? Because as you can see from the daily time frame, the overall trend is an uptrend, right? So now let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame and see what's happening here. So now you can see a clearer view of what's going on in the 15-minute time frame, right? I can also add something here to get a better understanding. So you can also add a trend line here also if you want. You can see if I add my trend line here, you can see that price broke through that trend line and it's currently going down, right? So there is two things that is going to happen here now, right? There are two things that will happen, and the two things is that is either price go down here now, right, and bounce up from our support and resistance zone here, or is going to break below it, retest, and then continue to the downside, right? So as you can see, it's already late for me to take any entry now, right? But now I know what is going on in the market, right? I know what's going on now. So is either I wait for it to get down here and then I buy, or I wait for the break and retest and then sell to the downside. Or this thing you can't predict it, or it will spike up, break this our resistance zone here, retest it, and then continue to this side. So these are the things that will happen in this market right now. These are what should happen, okay? So if you have watched to this point and you enjoyed what I'm showing you, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't done that before, and then turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a powerful content like this, you get notified. Alright, so haven't done your analysis like this, you can go ahead, add your strategy, or add any other thing you use that will work for you best, and then you wait for your confirmation before taking your entry. Alright, so this is what I see currently on the boom market. So that is everything I have for you guys today. If you like the video, don't forget to do as I say, subscribe, and the Lord will bless you. Alright, so this is it, guys. I'll be ending the video here. Alright, so this is how the market is playing currently on the bull market. Alright, so that's it, guys. See you out.